If you see this man, call police right away. He is wanted for the murder of a woman right outside her apartment complex. Back on April the 21st, 27-year-old Shakeia Allen was killed outside her home on Whitelaw Place in Parkville. And today, police say 24-year-old Amir Johnson was the man who killed her. Court documents suggest the two had recently been dating, and then in March, Allen filed domestic violence charges against Johnson in civil court. However, on April 15th, less than a week before she was murdered, the case was dismissed after she failed to appear.
When someone asks for a restraining order, they typically believe that the law will shield them from danger, but regrettably, there are situations when the target of the order doesn't respect the law or doesn't care. Similar to the story, Shakeia took all necessary precautions to keep herself safe, including moving out of the apartment they had shared, splitting up with her partner, and getting a restriction order against him. However, despite all of her precautions, nothing was able to keep her safe. Rather, when her former partner discovered her residence, he assassinated her broad daylight in front of witnesses. Before we begin this video, we would like to express our deepest sympathies to the family and friends who were severely affected by this horrible crime. We would also like to send condolences to Shakeia's family and friends. Today's case takes us to Baltimore. Baltimore is a major city located in the state of Maryland, situated in the northeastern United States along the Patapsco River, which flows into the Chesapeake Bay. The city has a population of around 585,000 residents, making it the largest city in Maryland. Baltimore is known for its rich history, diverse culture, and significant contributions to American history and industry. It is famous for its historic Inner Harbor, which is a major tourist destination featuring attractions such as the National Aquarium, Maryland Science Center, and numerous shops and restaurants.
Like, is it wrong for you to be, like, isolated? Like, you don't get that? Like, you can't be isolated? Like, why do everybody make that seem like it's a problem to, like, want to go through something and deal with it alone? Why can't people just go ahead and be isolated? And why can't, like, if you're trying to elevate your life and stuff like that, why you can't separate yourself from your old crowd and, like, it's no hard feelings or anything, but it's like, I'm just trying to upgrade my life. Like, why do people act like it's, like, a bad thing? Like, why they act like people acting phony or people acting weird? Like, why nobody support it? Like, why y'all guys start talking behind a bitch or think, like, something going on, like, oh, she don't fuck us, she don't fuck us and that. Like, why it just can't be, oh, she just trying to get herself together? Like, what's wrong with that? I don't want to be in the hood forever.
Shakeia Allen, a 27-year-old, aspired to fulfill all of her dreams. She was easygoing, admired her family, and enjoyed having fun, according to those who knew her. She was a mother to a girl as well. She was seeing a man by the name of Amir Johnson. They seemed like a typical pair, but it's said that Allen would keep a lot of behind-the-scenes activities hidden. Shakeia freely disclosed details about her life on social media, including her partner.
Damn, little lady. You sure can't put it away.
As long as Shakeia was happy, her family was happy too, and she even shared video footage of them playing games together. It appears that Shakeia's family welcomed Amir because Allen adored him.
Shoulders, knees, shoulders, cup, head, knees, shoulders, head, and shoulders, knees, head, cup.
A domestic incident at Shakeia's Bayberry Road residence prompted police calls in recent months. Although there were claims of domestic assault with the couple behind closed doors, everything appeared normal in the videos. When Allen tried to move out of their shared apartment in February 2024, she called the police to report what she believed to be an assault by her ex-boyfriend. He turned over a pistol hidden in his waistband when he was taken into custody the next day. Shakeia regrettably concluded that it would be best for them to split up due to Amir's harassment. Cell phone footage captured by an onlooker on Sunday, April 21, 2024 in the afternoon appeared to document Allen's final moments. She was being chased by someone who was said to be her ex-boyfriend as she ran across an apartment building. The Baltimore police responded too late, realizing that Allen's life was in jeopardy. Allen is captured on camera yelling, "I have a restraining order against you," just before she passes away. After being killed in broad daylight, Allen may be seen crumpling to the ground in video footage. After shooting her multiple times, the shooter turns to leave. According to Baltimore County Police Detective Anthony Shelton, when officers arrived, they located a female suffering from apparent gunshot wounds in the establishment's parking lot. The victim was pronounced deceased on the scene.
I have a restraining order on you.
The video put on social media is troubling. What happened to this 27-year-old woman is extremely disturbing.
It's horrific. It's appalling that someone would do something like that to someone openly in public, the way this crime was committed.
Baltimore County Police are looking for the person who killed Shakeia Allen. She was shot multiple times Sunday around 3 in the afternoon. It happened on Whitelaw Place in Parkville. Allen died at the scene. In the video, you can hear neighbors yelling at the suspect, trying to prevent the tragedy, and the victim yelling she has a restraining order. Police say they do have a person of interest.
Right now, the investigation is ongoing. Of course, as you see, we have a suspect. It's pretty apparent who it is. Our detectives are doing everything they can to track down the suspect and to bring him in.
11 News did go to court and found the victim had filed for a protective order in August 2023. Those orders warn against going near or contacting or harming the person who filed the complaint. 11 News asked the House of Ruth about protective orders and got this response. We strongly advocate for the continued strengthening of systems that enable law enforcement and the courts to better protect victims of intimate partner violence. While protective orders are an important aspect of the safety net for victims, our community needs to turn its focus to holding accountable those responsible for the violence. According to court records, a final order was not granted in Allen's case.
I think in this case there was an interim order here. It's my understanding that they had a hearing back on April the 15th, and no one showed up for that order. And of course, it was thrown out, and only some 6 days later, he murders her.
Now, police are asking anyone with information or that can help in this investigation to contact Baltimore County homicide detectives or Metro Crime Stoppers. Reporting live from Towson, Barry Sims, WBAL-TV, 11 News.
After serving him with the restraining order, the police made her new address visible to him in the court documents. They then warned him not to go to this address, even though Shakeia relocated silently away from him. He made the decision to go after her in order to locate her. It is regrettable that the individual who filed for the restraining order may not be protected even in an instance of one. In relation to a homicide that took place in the unit block of Whitelaw Place on April 21st, investigators are looking for 24-year-old Amir Johnson. Detectives can be reached at 410-887-3943 or 410-307-2020. Please provide any information you may have regarding the whereabouts of the suspect in this case. It is unfortunate that Amir was unable to leave Shakeia alone. Instead, he killed her and fled like a coward. Shakeia did everything within her ability to try and protect herself. We hope the culprit is apprehended so he can answer for his deeds. In order for the family to move past this, we pray justice is served. If you would like to stay updated with this type of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the following video.